Hey there folks, welcome to this video, and here I'm going to be talking about the Virtual Grand Prix, which concluded just a little bit ago. The virtual equivalent of the Spanish Grand Prix, hosted in F1 2019 by F1 themselves. And of course it follows such of action as an F2, F3 event, and the F1 exhibition event for the esports drivers, both of which were pretty good to watch. I especially liked with the esports one that they didn't actually do what they did to Brazil, where I think they cut off the start and the end of the race. I definitely remember them cutting off like half the last lap of the race. But they showed the full broadcast this time around, and there are a bit of places where they improved as well. Like one of the criticisms I had of Brazil, for example, was that they were largely just focusing on the top battle. Whilst there was more of a focus on what was going on at the top with Russell, Leclerc, Albon, Gutierrez, there was also a bit more monitoring of the rest of the pack. Towards the end of it, they were showing Jimmy Broadbent's battles. A couple of things I noticed, for example, more penalties. Both the top two ended up with them. But in addition to that, there were a bit more elements of more dangerous driving. Jimmy Broadbent got run off the track by Sergio Aguero, which wasn't exactly the most sportsmanlike. I'm not sure if it was caught on the F1 stream, but I know it was definitely on Jimmer's stream. And I didn't think that was particularly cool or fair, but again, like he said, it's not something that should be unexpected. It's something that is quite common in these kinds of things, where you got guest stars who don't really think of it more in a kind of sim racing area. However, if he was to do the same thing, he'd probably get more critique. That said, somebody who was recently in the kind of wars in terms of talking about sim racing battles, Lando Norris, ended up quitting the race. That was after having had, I believe, 2 different incidents early on. It wasn't really shown over the course of the event, but he decided that enough was enough and he was going to retire, which, you could understand to some degree, but at the same time, Lando particularly positions himself more in a kind of, we should be racing and we should do racing, so actually be on track, not as in a kind of more risque kind of racing. But I just found that quite hard to understand. Lando seems to be more of the kind of, yeah, we should be racing, we should be treating it a bit more seriously, and then he just ups and quits the game when things don't go his way. I'd say it's better to provide the kind of entertainment of chin up, let's see what you can do, rather than just upping and leaving when things like that happen. But then that's my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.